Hello, this is going to be a reading for Libra. So if you have Libra in any major chart placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, this could be for you. But also if this showed up on your For You page, this very well could be a sign from Spirit as well for you. I think it's pretty easy for them to use a video like this as a sign for you, just like they would a song on the radio or whatever. So it's okay if you don't have it in a major chart placement. You know, the thing is, maybe it's somebody you're dealing with has it in a major chart placement, or maybe they just said, you know what, this fits this person's situation, I'm going to send it to them. But this is a general collective reading. You know, it's not a personal. So you do still need to use your intuition to know what, if anything, in this message is for you, okay? I'm just trying to be a translator here and get these messages out. So I am sending it out with the intent that Spirit will be able to take it and send it to who it needs to go to. Spirit, what is this reading about? What is this reading about? Is this about love? Is this about money? What is this about? What is the main message here? Whoa, that's a lot of cards. Well, we'll take them, I guess. I feel like we had a similar reading recently. I don't remember what sign or what, but okay. So there's somebody who, this is Seven of Swords. So this could be somebody being sneaky. But this image, I feel like he's just running. He's running away. He's being the runner. It also can say somebody needing to be like, who's trying to be strategic and plan things out. But that's not what I see with this image. In this image, he's running. He's got all these books. Like he's trying to take his knowledge with him, like his thoughts with him. So he's like trying to run without telling somebody how he feels maybe. And then I have the King of Swords. This is somebody who's going to come in, but they're going to come in with their head over their heart. They're defensive and they're maybe blunt. They're not really showing their emotions. So you might be contacted by a person who, you know, isn't wanting to show their feelings. They're trying to think with their head over their heart. They might still want you and want to talk to you and everything and, you know, still want to be with you, but they're not showing their emotions. They're going to come in kind of cold and unattached, or that's how they're going to seem. And then we have the Knight of Cups. It's like this person's trying to dredge through their emotions. And he seems kind of tired, honestly. He doesn't have like the happiest look on his face. The horse seems kind of tired. The sun is, I don't know if that's supposed to be the moon, but it's pretty bright. So it's almost like the sun is trying to come out. But this person's trying to bring you their cup of love, but they're just like, you know, this horse is you know, the water's up to its neck and, you know, the water represents emotion. So he's trying to get through his emotions to be able to bring you this cup of love, and it's just tiring for him. And then we have the Ten of Wands, which is like this person going on this journey. Now, usually the Ten of Wands, you know, everything I've said here is not your typical description of the, you know, of each one of these cards. But I'm looking at the pictures, just so you know. So if somebody's watching this and reads tarot and is like, that's not what that means. Well, I'm looking at the pictures and I'm going off of that. That's how I do it. So the Ten of Wands here typically means like you feel so burdened. You have all these burdens and you can't put them down, but you're at the end of a cycle, so you can put them down. But in this card, I feel like this guy's kind of also gone on a journey. And there are a lot of mountains there, so a lot of challenges, but I feel like it's maybe even a spiritual journey. And the reason why I feel like this is because he's got this weird crown on his head, this weird thing on his head, and it's all lit up. And then in the middle, there's like his, you know, the third eye's lit up. So I feel like this is him getting in touch with like divine knowledge or wisdom, and it's leading him on this journey. And, you know, maybe a journey of self-discovery, or, you know, a journey to you, but it is a 10. So yes, there's going to be a new cycle. And then we also have the world, which is going into a new cycle and feeling on top of the world, feeling like you're floating in air. So I think in this situation, you know, that is what's going to happen here. This person who was running, maybe they were sneaky. I don't know. In this case, I haven't gotten any, I'm not pulling any clarifying cards for that, but I just feel like they're running away and they're just not telling you how they feel. But now they're coming in, you know, they're coming in. It's just, they're going to come in aloof, cold, unattached, but they're trying to dredge through their feelings to get to you. Maybe they need to still go on this journey of self-discovery. Maybe that's going to be happening in the future. Because maybe when they come in cold and unattached, you're like, I'm not having it. And that's kind of the twin flame story anyway, where then they go on this journey. And it's like I said, there's a lot of mountains, a lot of challenges that this person's kind of having to go through. But he's also, you know, getting this information from the divine. The divine is leading this person. So ultimately, I think that will end up with you guys going into this new cycle and feeling on top of the world. So that is amazing. So I'm going to stop this part of the reading here because I think that, you know, that tells you kind of what's coming in with this situation. But we're going to go into a bonus reading, an extended, where we focus more on timing. You know, what's going to happen in the next 6 months to a year or sooner in this situation. And so we're going to figure out, is there something else that comes before this world cycle? What's in between? What's going to happen next? Try to figure out when, you know, is it going to be later towards the end of the year, you know, the end of the year time frame that you feel this way, or what? So we're going to pull charms, maybe get some advice cards. I don't know. In the extendeds, they just get really, they get very synchronistic, especially, I mean, sometimes they just get obnoxiously synchronistic, and it's magical and it's beautiful. And I love that. So I think that's worth a watch just to see if that happens. Not always, but sometimes. There's always synchronicities, but sometimes they get crazy. Yeah, so we're just going to figure out like what exactly is going on here and really dig in. So if you want to watch the extended, you can go down below and click on the link that takes you to my Patreon. And you'll notice that it says it's $5.55, but that's not for this one reading. This is for like access to all my extendeds that I've done up until this point and that I'm going to do going forward for whatever time period that you pay for. So something that I do like to mention just for transparency is that if you sign up like the day before the first of the month, you're not going to have access for a full month from that $5.55 because Patreon like redoes it at the first of the month. So you'd only have access for whatever time is left in that month. But then when you do, if you get charged for the next month, then you would have full access for that month. That's just how Patreon works. You know, I don't love that, but it is what it is. But I just want to, you know, tell people that so that they're not like one day later, like, why am I getting recharged again? You know, I've never had anybody complain, but I did read about that before signing up for Patreon. So I just wanted to point that out. But like I said, it's only $5.55. It gives you access to all my extendeds. There are a lot of readers that I've seen them charge $8 for one, and I don't think that's a bad price. I'm just saying with mine, you do get the exclusive access to all of them. So I think it's worth it. You don't have to keep doing it month to month. You can cancel it anytime, although I do truly, truly appreciate if you do stay month to month because that's what's going to keep me able to, you know, supported and able to keep doing this. And this is my passion. I do love doing it. So I really hope that that you do stay, and then it will give you access to this exclusive content going forward. So that's awesome. But anyway it goes, even if you just do it one time, I still appreciate your donation. And I appreciate you watching my videos. I appreciate it when you give me a like or comment on my YouTube videos. Please do that. I mean, that helps me grow my channel. Likes are free. They take a second. There's really no reason why you shouldn't. It's not going to make you claim the reading or anything like that. And like I said, it helps me grow my channel, and I am sending out the intent, and I'm sure my spirit guides would agree. If this is my sole purpose and I'm supposed to be helping people and you help me, then I'm sure you'll get some kind of good karma for that as well. It's a pretty quick and easy way to help the world because as light workers, we're supposed to be helping raise the vibrations of the planet and the world. And so if you help us, you're essentially helping the world, right? So Make sure when you watch these readings that you do engage, not just me, other readers, that you do like their videos and you engage with them. It's very helpful to them. Plus, you know, when you make these videos like this and you put them out, it's nice to know people like them, that they're getting something out of them. I mean, because if we didn't know that, why would we do it? You know, so I do really appreciate all your support and your help for those people that do. All right, so I'm going to go into the extended. If by chance you want a personal reading, you can get one on my website as well. It's www.bossasswitch1111.com. That's 4 1s. That's the only place you can order a reading from me. If anybody on any other channel, any of my social media tries to come at you through the comments and it looks like my account, be careful, because it's not me. I'm not going to come to you asking you if you want a reading. I'll tell you where to get it on my website. That's it. Now, there should be a link in all my YouTube descriptions. There's a link to my website. So that's the only place that I can get paid for anything, donations or anything. So just keep that in mind. But I will see you in the extended. Blessed be.